to, 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 to. Hello.
And Robert.
Hello there.
And we are doing the Silver Eyes Pirates campaign. I play Oric, the human fighter, and also the brother of Yigis, which Robert plays,
Hello.
followed by their captain, Captain Jack Harris of the Silver Eyes Pirates, and his faithful Army of Gnomes, who is played by Anthony.
Yeah, I'm Captain Jack Harris, and I'm a human rogue that army is an entire army of gnomes and some marines, but we don't talk about that.
By the way, Robert, who is your character? Or introduce your character.
I'm Aegis, the accursed bird, and brother of, yeah,
Ordic.
yes.
Brother of Ordic.
Name's active.
Yes. So, a very fast recap. One day, the two brothers fled a scene of a botched robbery of a merchant convoy, where they eventually met Captain Jack Harris on board the Silver Eagle pirate ship, for which they gave the choice of either flying back to shore, which they wouldn't make it, or join his crew. Eventually, after coming upon a merchant vessel and seizing it, they encountered a very severe storm, which led to the destruction of the merchant ship and the shipwreck of the Silver Eagle. The crew, managing to salvage a little bit of the ship, met upon a small, habitable village, where they met the local shipwright / carpenter / pretty much everything else. And he said that it would take him a full day before he could get to work on their ship. To which they went around the town, and you just decided to start a profitable feather business. They met the mayor, who set off some uncomfortable vibes with the Yigis. And thus, they went to an inn and rented a room for the night. Now, in the middle of the night, Yigis was woken up by a sudden mob. After warning the crew, they took to the forest, and after investigating on the captain's part, he learned of a secret hidden passage behind the mayor's house. And upon further investigation, they learned that it was the mayor that had been kidnapping several of the village girls and torturing them. After quickly dispatching the mayor, the captain and the
Hey,
crew.
hey, hey, hey. How did
What's up?
we take down the mayor again?
The captain, aka Anthony, rolled a natural 20, and Yigis, aka Robert, rolled a 19. Which I decided to say, fuck it, sure. They knocked him out with one punch.
You got owned!
Alright, fuck you. Anyway, they tortured the mayor for information and eventually burned him at the stake, and then claimed that small village as their own territory, thus as the very beginning of his as the captain's reign over the seas. Later that day, the shipwright began working on the Silver Eagle, and the captain decided to go recruiting, where he encountered upon the only blacksmith in that village named Majest, who turned out to be the shipwright's daughter. Yeah, I had to figure that crap out. You see what I had to deal with, people. Anyway, upon successfully recruiting the blacksmith into the Silver Eyes Pirates, my bad, they they went out into the island searching for whatever there may be, where they encountered a large plot of empty land and accidentally opening up a sinkhole, which plummeted them deep into the island Earth, where they discovered a small destroyed village. And after resting and going further into the tunnel and cave, they eventually found a giant necropolis full of undead. After accidentally being discovered by said army of undead, they began to run and eventually encountered upon what may have been or may not have been their leader, a giant skeleton with a giant necklace which the captain stole from them. Yes, as you can see, he just has a skull.
I forgot my necklace at home.
Yes.
I'll bring it back.
Yeah. They made their way back to the ship, and thankfully, with the assistance of Ordic and the shipwright, they managed to get the ship repaired and back on sea. Which they then encountered a Navy vessel, quickly dispatched their captain and senior officers, and took them as their own, and sent them back to that village as their own means of protection. They then encountered upon another Navy vessel, but this time they decided to play it safe, where they asked them for assistance in discovering a island where they could perhaps get their ship repaired, which the navigator recommended the island of, what was it again, Robert?
Give me 1 second.
Again, this at this time I was just BSing my way through because I had no idea what to do. I know it began with a D. It was like,
Yeah. If you continue, I'll get the name of it up.
we'll learn the name of it here soon when our tech Robert finds it. They eventually set upon this island, a small island in relativity due to its weird shape, but it was one of the more popular trade
Something else to think about as well.
used by both navy merchants, and pirates alike. The only reason why such island with all three could remain in somewhat order is through the sheer
I was saying any
greed
aside to
and
bring
want
back to
of money.
our home base.
As long as money flows through all hands, there will be peace. Well, merchant ship, and so
cranes and all those.
upon arrival,
Plenty of shipwrights.
the crew split off,
warehouses
with
and
the gnomes keeping guard of the ship.
But yeah, no, you can tell that this is
With
just
Majest
assuming
and the
that
captain going
the
off for their
islands
first
were on
actual date, and the two brothers
is
having revisiting
a
an
fairly
island that they
unknown
have
and untraveled. Like
freed
people
up
know
some
of it, but it's one
coin
of just like if we can avoid it, we should.
go off to do
You
their
know,
own
the
adventure.
buildings with cranes and all those.
We
see
now
plenty of shit.
Ask?
Yeah, he just
yes, he
asked.
asked
You know, the buildings with cranes and all those.
Something else to think about as well.
Yippee!
Yeah.
actually
I was saying
well
any aside to
with
bring back to
the
the
captain
Better than
and Majest.
better than Anderson.
One or two
So, sweetheart, where do you want to go?
somewhat
This is the
strong
first-
winds,
Well, technically, this is the first
but they eventually
anywhere
like
I've been.
you know as the wind calms down, they get
Hmm.
set back down.
I say we just straight up look around. I don't know anything about the island myself.
Oh, this is your first time visiting this too. All right. Would you want to stay on the shipwright area, or would you want to move up to the more district area?
I say we go down to the district area. It's nice not to see any more shipwright stuff.
All right. So, moving up to the district area, a refresher of this island and this coastal city. It starts off as the dock area with all the shipwrights and different ports, and then moves up to appear to be more of a workplace and where you see all the inns, taverns, and such like of stores. Moving up to
Yeah.
the third layer appears to be the more commons area where all the houses and hotels and such live. And at the very top of what seems to be like an artificial mountain lives what appears to be the more promenade section of all the nobles and hierarchy. And adorning these these four levels, are five independent streets that go straight up the mountain, the-
Is there
yeah.
is there any like areas for like activities, like fun activities or anything?
That you'd probably see that in the business area, or it just call it the district. So it goes shipwright or the port area, then
Yeah.
the district, then the um housing area, and then the noble.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
we
also,
want to
mm, sorry, going on with more description. In the middle, where the rural area appears to be, there are 5 giant clock towers. And along each of the streets, there are several lampposts lighting the way.
Mhm.
Aye, that's my final description of the city.
So um I want to go to the more area that's more like popularized like of main attractions, you know? So like
Okay,
what brings people to this island specifically?
they mostly bring it here for the trades. That'll be the port, where all the shopping for the, like where the merchants go to sell their stuff.
Is that at the in the entertainment district?
That's in the port district, but the in terms of where the people of this island would go, they would probably go more towards the district area
All right,
with all
let's
the
go to that.
shops.
Let's go to the shops and stuff. I want to see what they got to offer before I go to the port.
All right, so as you
Because that'll
walk,
probably be one of my last things I do.
right? Okay, I see you probably made anchor on the leftmost side of the island. So you go up. Would Where do you want to go up the fifth or fourth street?
Hmm.
Main street, I should say.
Never trust a number four. Going five.
All right, so you head towards the fifth most street.
Yeah.
Well, right, you walk up, and it's a fairly wide road. You could
Do we
easily.
s- do we see people like do we
Oh
see
yeah,
more
yeah. You
people than
see
just okay. So we're not alone
Mhm.
on this road at all.
What? No, you just definitely see like a lot of people traveling this road, but you did see like this is a very dense populated area or city. Like when you first arrived, you could see tons of people walking up each of the different
Yeah.
streets. Number 3 was the least traveled, though. Not completely desolate, but definitely seemed like there was a little less foot traffic there. And
Yeah,
number
yeah, yeah, yeah.
5, you can definitely see that there is a good bit of foot traffic. Now this main road, it's pretty wide. You could, looks by your guess, would probably fit about 2 carts side by side. And as you
Yeah.
travel up to the district, you do see what makes this thing different than all the other islands that you have been to so far. Well, there are 5 main roads. Within each section, there appears to be several small, not like alleyways, but pretty just regular, like what would sidewalk could be, going between the different stores and such. That allows you to
Yeah.
access buildings in the middle. You even see a few that are alleyways that lead to intersecting parts of the different streets and roads.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way up to the district area.
Hmm.
The first thing that you do see is there are not a numerous, but just enough of inns and bars to keep people entertained and to keep those that just come here for drink and rest to keep them entertained.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You also do see a number of weapons and clothings and flower shops of the like. Well, dear, what would you like to stop first?
Hmm. You said that there was like just common shops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to stop at the common shops first to see what things are like different like just in general. See what they sell here.
Okay. Um. All right. So you pick out a random store and walk in. It seems to be your basic general store. You see basic supplies, rations, some camping gear. This one also appears unlike most general stores, to have a bit more fancy to it. You see a rack of nice clothes and perfumes, colognes, basic self-care needs, which you wouldn't really see in a general store, but more of like a basic medicinal place or a clothes shop.
Cool.
Yes.
Hmm. So, by any chance,
Mm-hmm.
do they have like a mid? Is it just like a convenience store?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Then it's not this store I want to be in for a minute.
Okay.
Can is there like a like a Rule King-esque store? Like a
Like
place that might sell guns?
okay, so you want to go to like an armory shop.
Yeah. I need to get bullets for my flintlocks.
All right. Um,
Also I'm running out of gunpowder.
all right. So you spot an armory or a shop with a sign of a literal powder keg with swords crossing it and a pistol lying on top, called the powder
Nice.
keg.
Nice, nice, nice. Uh I walk into the place.
All right.
What's it like inside?
Um, you see, your immediate sight is a glass counter. Well, not like a glass counter. It looks like if you've ever been to, think of like a knife place or
Hmm.
a place that sells knives. How they have that little like shelf area with that glass pane on front.
Yeah.
It has one of those, and you can see various different flintlocks behind it, with a somewhat tall, say about maybe 5'10",
Yeah.
pretty muscular shopkeep behind it. You'll see plenty of cutlasses and swords of the like lined against the walls. See some armor and such on top of racks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um can I take uh can I ask the guy to put if I can get uh flintlock ammo
Hey,
and some
you want
gunpowder?
flintlock ammo and some gunpowder? Sure, I can supply you with that. How much do you need?
Enough to supply me for about, I don't know, about 3 months on seas
Nah,
for
simple
three
enough.
guns.
Oh, three guns. You fancy yourself a gunman? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eh. Well, why not? If you have three guns, why not just make it down to one pretty good one?
Well, then that disrupts the style because hear me out. Say you miss on one shot, right?
Hey,
You have to reload, you have to take cover and all that stuff, right? After
hey,
that, if you shoot one and you somehow miss, take the other one and you know where to shoot.
aye, fair point. Hmm. How about this here, lad? He opens up on his side a shelf, reaches in, and puts out a fancy flintlock. Says, "Hey, this one's
Like
here to
how
been."
fancy we talking? How fancy we talking?
It,
Like things that I should never trust myself money fancy or fancy in the fact that I can never own in a million years.
it's more of like it. It's shiny. It looks like it's brand new, and it has some engravings on the handle.
Can I do a does it like does it resemble anything?
No, it looks like it's just like it's really shiny. It's got some engravings on it. Nothing like golden with wings coming out of it. It's just it looks like it's a pretty good built gun. And he says, "This one here has been enchanted by my brother. It has an auto reload function, and it gives +1 damage." It also helps
Is
your
there
accuracy by 1 too.
nice? What's the shit. Is there any drawbacks? Be honest with me.
Eh, I have one almost exactly like it, but it's got a bit more kick to it. As far as I can tell, this one's a beaut.
Is there a way I could test it before buying?
Hmm. You know what?
Or
You seem like a good-willed guy. Also, I've seen you on the posters. You're not that very dangerous, lad. He goes into the back and he but pulls out something that looks close to that gun, but it looks like the engraving isn't there, and it's the shine on it's a bit dull. It says, "Yeah, this is a test. This is the test run that we have." And
all
he
right, all right,
also he pulls out he pulls out a dummy. Go ahead, give it a test.
all right. Do I have to roll for anything or no?
No, you just shoot it.
I shoot it in the head to see if it works.
All right, you shoot it once, and it hits pretty close to where you're aiming.
Hmm.
Yep.
Feels nice in the hand. I'll. How much are you willing to give it for?
He, but I assume you hand it back to test one, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
He takes the test one, and he hands his hell. He puts his hand on the. He's gonna say, "I'll put in 50 gold just for the gun, and 25 more for the supply of bullets and powder."
So 75 So 75 gold.
Aye. Normally I'd charge about 150 for the whole lot, but again, you look to be a pretty good. You look to be a pretty decent guy, and plus,
I, pre-
from your posters, I like a bit of an upstart.
I appreciate that a lot. Bring some
Yes,
faith into the new age, after all.
not to mention he's quite a charmer, says Majest.
I'm trying to see how much gold I have in my. I should have plenty. I definitely have
Yeah,
plenty.
yeah, especially from that where you got from the Marines.
In fact, take one of mine. I'll replace it for that one as well. I handed one of my old pistols
All right.
for in trade of that one. I'm still giving him the gold though.
Yeah.
I just only have
On
3
the other hand,
slots
if you're gonna give him a gold, minus 15, so it'll only be about 65 gold.
because of the gun I gave him.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
And
did I
is
say
there's also
15 or 10?
you said 5.
Okay,
No,
so
you said
that'd be
15.
okay. So it'd be 60 gold.
60. My bad. Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse you.
Inventory. Yeah. So 60 gold. Okay. Cool. So now I have a enchanted pistol.
I just really ignored that because I remember where you sent it to me.
Okay.
Hey, can I take a look at your cutlasses?
Hey, sure. I'd like to take a look at a battle axe or a warhammer. I'd like to improve. She takes out her axe and turns around. My crafting is pretty fine, but if they have enchanting ones, that'd be a definite boost.
On second hand, could I also take a look at some axes?
Sure. And he points over to the south wall, like right next to where the window would be. He has some pretty nice axes, like your basic battle axe, two-sided. What appears to be some Viking and Nordic style axes.
Hmm.
He also has what appears to be what looks like a dwarf axe, but the top part of the shaft, where you grab onto it, looks a bit
Hmm.
thinner than the like handle part.
Yeah.
It's also um a bit shorter on the top of the blades and has a bit more space on the bottom. So it seems like they extend a bit far past what a normal axe blade would.
Okay. 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 Hey, what's your guys' primary weapon?
I mostly use I think I use a cutlass.
Cutlass.
Yes.
Okay.
Primarily my
Robert.
claws.
Cutlass. Cool.
Or talons, rather.
Hey. So,
I use a scimitar, so a cutlass might be nice.
Scimitar.
scimitar.
Yes.
Okay.
Scimitar.
Hey. So, I have a question about some things.
Okay.
So, I have somebody on my crew. His name is Robert. What's your name again?
Yeeches.
I have a friend on my crew. His name is Aegis. Uh,
Aye.
he's a Aarakocra. He fights with his talons. I was wondering if you have any like claw enhances, kind of like brass knuckles in a way, but things that are sharper that can attach to his claws.
Eric Cochran. I haven't really done any business with their kind before. Let me check around. I might have something of that nature. You say he fights with his fists, correct?
Fights with his claws or talons, I should say.
Hmm. Sounds like he's a monk.
Yes.
He goes into the back. By the way, so Robert, correct me if I'm wrong. Eric Cochrans do have human hands, right? But they do also like their feet are talons.
Depends on the variation, but in this case, yes.
All right. So yeah, in
So
Robert's
you
case,
have hands and talons?
well,
Yes.
his feet are like bird talons. But he does have like human arms.
Okay.
Yeah. He goes in the back. You hear a little bit of rustling. Uh, you hear a cat, and he comes out with two fingerless gloves, and they have like what appear to be metal round bits on the knuckle parts. Is he?
Hey,
These are some old pieces we have. They should give him extra bludgeoning damage.
cool. I'll take them. And
15 gold.
I'm still asking for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to upgrade my crew's uh, arsenal. You know?
Aye, good captain should always be trying to help out his crew.
Hey, uh, gamer.
Yeah.
What was the weapon that you said you had besides the
Uh,
cutlass?
I think I might have a flintlock.
No, no, the slashing damage that you had. Was it
Oh,
just a cutlass?
it's just a scimitar, yes.
Scimitar. Okay. Do you have any high tier scimitars?
Scimitars. Not in this shop. There is one on the fourth or third road that does scimitars. However, I do have a pretty nice cutlass. It doesn't deal
Hmm.
extra damage, but it does help you out with your hits.
All right. How many do you have in stock by any chance?
Of this type, I have about 3.
I'll take them all.
All right, big spender. I like
I
it.
take I take 2 swords as well.
You take 2 regular
And
swords as well.
no, I have 2 swords that I use.
Oh, okay.
And on top of
Alright.
that, take these as consolation. I don't have room for them in my own arsenal.
Anthony, what are your weapons that you use?
The weapons I use:
Yes.
3 flintlocks and 2 cutlasses.
Use. Hmm.
I use 2
I
cutlass blades.
I actually might have something special for you. You say what class you be?
Rogue.
You're a rogue. Consider
With
yourself
some
quite.
fighting. With some fighting.
Alright. You're quite dexterous, aren't you?
Oh yes.
I think I got a good I think I got something that'd be better than a cutlass for you. He
Enlighten
goes.
me.
He goes. He turns to his right. You see you see a few rapiers lining the wall.
Hmm.
Picks one off, then down in front of you. This, but it doesn't let you hit as easily. It does deal quite a bit of better damage.
Hmm.
And since you're dexterous, you might have a certain finesse with with this type of weapon.
All right. I'll try it. I'll try it out for a couple of days. Is there any return policy if I don't like the weapon?
No.
No. Okay. I'll take him still. I'll try him. I'll try him out.
All right. So,
And I'll also buy any axe that the lady over there would like.
you're too kind, sweetie.
Careful, Captain. Or else you won't have any gold to give me for rides.
I have plenty. You don't understand.
And about the gnomes.
Do you?
Yes.
All
So
right.
how much gold would I
All right. The
be?
jest actually picks up the what looks to be the dwarf-handed one.
Hmm.
She picks it up, inspects it a little, and she kind of like does the thing when if you get like something this where you kind of like shake it a bit, like, and she checks it and it pops out into full size, like a pretty long war axe. Ooh,
That's dope as hell.
hey, I like this. And you said you get any axe for me, sweetheart?
Yes, that's what I said.
I'll take this one. And she kind of does like that same motion to retracts back. She sets it on the counter. Says, "All right, that'd be 175 gold
I
for 2 cutlasses, a rapier, and a battle axe."
and as I said before, here are the 2 swords and the 1 gun.
Aye.
And I push him toward him.
He takes those.
I already paid for the
Guns.
gun
I know.
and the ammo and stuff.
I know.
How much? 150?
175.
Okay, my bad. I heard wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. I take all these. Do you have any like stack that I can transport these in?
Not a sack, but we do have some sheaths and stuff that you could tie together and carry them.
Wait, does the rapier come with the sheath?
Yes, they all do,
Okay. Okay.
except for the axe.
Except for
But
the
she
axe.
does.
And
She just puts it on her back.
uh is it a is it a is it to the side rapier
Yes.
okay. So I put it on my hip and I put the 1 gun at the very middle.
Right.
And I take the swords and stuff. Wait, did he say he had any like things to transport them in?
He said that he can put them in. He can give you sheaths, and then you can like tie those together and just carry them around.
Alright, that's what I meant to. Alright, I tied him around and I'm carrying him around. We should probably head back and give them and surprise our crew with these real quick, and then we can continue. So I don't raise suspicion.
Okay. By the way, do you mind if we stop by a food stall I saw on the way and get some kebabs?
Sure, we could do that.
Great. She gives you
All
a
right.
pat on the head and takes your arm. And you walk out the store and head
Mm-hmm.
down the street.
Are we going to the shop first or to there to you guys first?
You stop by a street vendor. You know, kind
Okay,
of like what
okay.
you'd see in like movie would just be like, there's just someone on a cart cooking food.
Yeah, I get you, I get you,
Going on
get you.
there. All right. So, with Majest and the captain having with their first adventure on their date, we now go over to the brothers.
Hi.
So, brother, what place should we purloin first? Or maybe you'd like to relax a bit before we do any of our old trickery.
Hmm. I would like some upgrades and tools.
Aye,
After all,
that would be
we
nice.
left all our stuff on we left all our stuff when we left Captain.
That's true. Uh, so, should we? So then, what shop would you like to revisit, hun? Now that we're back here.
Well, I'd say either the nearest tool shop or the back alleys.
Hey, I think you'd have a better chance at the back alleys.
Fair. Well then, to the alleys we go.
Hey. What road would? Where road do you want to be? I'm thinking we'd probably want to head over to Road 3.
That's
middle,
what I'm thinking.
The one
The one that
yeah.
had the least amount of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's hit road 3.
All right. So as you go up Road 3, notice that looks like part of the reason why Road 3 isn't as traveled is because you don't notice as many shops, or at least like front-facing shops. You do notice that some of them are like some of the shops you do see are like they have either the walls to the road or maybe like not even any part of the front near that road. Looks like whoever planned this built it from the outwards in, and the third road was the last road that they built.
Gotcha. Well,
Right.
for competition, I assume.
Hey. You remember the Olive Brothers? The ones that caught us the one time when we tried to rob that clothes shop.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Hey. So, what shop would you want to try to steak from this time, brother?
Hey, just a made up question. Not made up question. Just a question I wanted to ask, and I've been wanting to ask for a while. What is our current bounties?
Alright. So,
Because you still have yet to give us any numbers.
yeah. So, Captain Jack Harris, captain of the Silver Eyes Pirate, your bounty is 250 gold.
Yeah.
As for the brothers, 50 silver.
Okay. What about the gnomes as an army? Because I'm pretty sure they want to be counting as all of them at once.
What?
The gnome army. Because there's no way.
They don't really
There's
have
no way
they don't have bounties for the gnomes. It's just Captain Jack Harris.
I am the gnomes.
He's just 3
My
gnomes
pens
in
are
a
not.
trench coat. That's why he can use so many weapons.
Hey, that's not much from a captain back then. Usually
I'm-
they usually use 3 pistols and some sort of slashing or piercing.
Yes, I am totally a tall, sexy elf and not 2 goblins with 2 watermelons.
All right, continue your monologue. You said 250, right?
Yes. And then 50 silver for the brothers.
50 gold.
So brother, what shop did he wanted to take today?
You want to
I'm thinking
revisit
we-
some olives?
Oh, you're thinking about taking out the olives.
Oops, excuse me.
We're back
Yeah.
in town and we've got some history.
Well, I'll see. I'll check out our contact here. See if he's had any word if they've either set up shop or they're still moving around.
Hey.
You walk up to the district, or not the district area, to the what did I say? Was the civilian area,
Mm,
the housing area,
gotcha.
and you go to appears to be a somewhat rundown. Like it's got some of the vines and ivy growing on the front,
Mm,
not the front, the side,
okay.
and it's got somewhere, but it's not so disheveled that it's an eyesore.
Mm,
More of just like someone hasn't really been cleaning it.
gotcha.
And you go into a alley and you take a right and you actually enter the house. Apparently, it also has its back facing towards the road. There, you knock on the door 3 times, and you give your one of your bird calls if you still have that
I'd have to find
that
it.
website.
Yeah, I'd have to find
But
it.
you give one of your bird calls so that they know it's you specifically.
Mhm.
They open up the door. There you find what you're probably what uh your typical rogue's den would be like.
Okay.
No, single table, candlelit, dude behind a counter, smoky haze. See a couple of people around this central table playing cards. You can see one of them on the bar. Oric walks up to the man and says, "It's been a long time, hasn't it?" Aye. Question. Have the Olives set up a nice little shop around here? And they've set up a front shop. That's just to cover this. That's just like a laundering business for them to sell their stolen goods. And what is this shop that they've set up? It's ironic for the name. It's the sell everything, buy everything shop. The Mulliv's boys, they were never really good at naming.
Can attest to that.
Probably why they just stuck with the Olive Boys. Right? Odik walks up or gets up from the bar and walks out the store and walks out.
Right. I'll follow.
Now, knowing them, they've probably stayed on the third road as it's less traveled, but at the same time,
Not
it's
the
still good for
slums.
business. Yes, essentially the third road is more of like the slums, but it's still popular. Sorry. Right, you walk up the road a bit and ask around for the buy everything, sell everything shop, and they say, yeah, it's a bit further up the road, closer to the central area.
Hmm.
So you walk up and you get towards the central area, which appears to be a pretty big plaza where the giant clock tower is.
Hmm.
And you see that it's around, I'd say, 9 o'clock at night.
Right. What
Well,
time are we supposed to meet up with the captain again, by the way?
I think he said something around midnight. Something like that.
Right. Gotcha.
See mostly family members and couples hanging under the clock tower. It has a nice little garden square. You'll walk around, and keep going up the street, and eventually you come up, walk up the road, and eventually you come across the buy everything, sell everything. So, how do you want to do this? Imagine our typical stealth, or do you want to try to go in and just shoplift?
How about we greet them as old pals? See if their tempers are still the same.
Alright, let's hope that things don't get too out of hand.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I give you a ride for free.
Yeah, true. Thankfully, if anything does go south, we can just take refuge in one of the pirate bars.
True.
Alright. You enter the buy everything, sell everything shop. At the counter, there appears to be a middle-aged man, about in his early 30s. He's got, I'd say, ginger hair, somewhat freckled face. His skin appears to be sagging a little bit around the eyes and cheeks. Welcome to the buy everything, sell everything shop. What can we sell to you today?
Hello, olive tree. It's been a while.
A while since what? Have we robbed you recently?
No, it has been quite a second since we've last met.
That strange, weird Eric Cochran face of yours. And that human friend. I know you too. Brother! Dad, back! You see a similarly middle-aged man, but this time his hair is brown and his face is more round. So you two are back in town. I thought that after the thrashing we gave you, that you wouldn't come back to this island.
We've run into new opportunities.
Hey, you've got a bit more experience since the last time you were here as kids. Even then, we still outstole you and outpirated you. And you didn't give us the thrashing. You squealed at us and ran away like pigs. I did not squeal! Quiet, brother. I mean, your voice is special and unique to you. Yeah, I know that, but everyone else still makes fun of me.
Hey, lemon grab.
It's fucking funny. That's fine.
So, what brings you to our shop? Are you looking to sell or to buy? You see him go for a sword on his waist. Not like a shank, more of like he's reaching for it.
Well, if you're willing to buy curses, I'll sell mine to ya.
Say that again?
If you're in the market for buying curses, I'll sell mine to ya.
Yeah. We have our own curses. You feathered fuck. Alright. Hang on real quickly. Alright. I'm trying to think of what a good racial slur for Eric Cochran would be.
I would not go there.
Anyway.
Are you trying to get canceled?
Well, I mean, he says something along the lines of an Eric Cochran slur. All right, first roll for me. 19 plus 4. Ordic leaps over the counter and full on tackles that guy. Alright. Now, roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
And we are using. And we are gonna. So for now, we aren't gonna do that whole negative. We're gonna do basic initiative.
So add
Thing that they do.
initiative.
Yes, add initiative rather than subtract.
Okay. 18.
Right, 18. I got a 19 plus 4 somehow.
Cool. What did the brothers get?
Seer. One of them got a 1,
L.
and the other got a 6. I give
Okay.
they're probably like a +2, so one is like an 8,
So-
and the other is just at 1.
Yeah.
They're probably going like 3.
Gotcha. And what'd you say their names were?
Well, they're the Olive brothers. I'm gonna bullshit their names here.
You good?
One, Bartholomew Olive. That's the
The ginger.
yes, that's the ginger one.
Okay.
The other is Maverick. Bartholomew Oliver and Maverick Oliver.
Gotcha.
What did you say you got for your initiative?
18.
I love it when my pens die mid-writing. Pencil. And let's begin. All right. Ordic is gonna take out his cutlass and take a slash at Bartholomew.
Okay.
I rolled a 2. Right, so he takes a slash, and Bartholomew dodges to the side, grabbing out his sword. All right, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna also vault the counter and roll to hit Maverick.
Maverick is on the ground, so you'll have
Er-
actually you'll have advantage.
A natural 22.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay. 6.
All right,
Then-
6 damage or 6. Oh yeah, 6 damage. Okay.
6 damage. And then I'm gonna use a key point
Right.
to
Okay.
do it again with a
All right.
fury of blows. 18. So
Right. 18 to hit.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then I got an 8 on damage.
All right.
So a total of 14.
Okay, total of 14. Damn. All right, you punch him twice in his face, and you hear a crack as you break his nose. You just beat the shit out of this guy.
What was that about to wallop in earlier, you sack of shite?
What the? Right. It is now Maverick's turn. He's going to attempt to push Ordic off of him.
Maverick or Bartholomew?
Maverick, because you use Maverick. Remember, Maverick's the brown hair, the one that did the
Yeah. You were saying, he was trying to push, Ordic off of him.
off.
So I was confused.
Alright. Yeah, and he rolls a natural 19, so he manages to get Org off of him.
Okay.
He use his movement to get up and unsheath, and he's actually gonna go. He's gonna go for you because you hurt him a lot.
Aw, bitch.
Try me, bit.
Does a 16 hit?
Barely.
So it does hit.
Yes.
All right.
Ooh, I forgot to set that.
Take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
As he slices into your thigh.
Okay.
Right? And then Bartholomew pulls out a gun, points it at Oric. Rolls a natural 1. Alright. Let's see how bad this goes. Alright. He shoots but just barely grazes the nose of Oric.
Mm.
Alright, back to the top. Oric is going to take a slash at Maverick. Nice. I hit. And I deal 10 damage. Alright, Maverick looks pretty fucking hurt. That was a pretty good slash across the chest. Right? Or you just your turn.
Right. Allow me to take a slash at. I'll keep slashing at Maverick.
Right? You gotta punch Maverick in the face.
I'm gonna
or
slash at
ribs.
Maverick with talons.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
Oof. 8.
8 does not hit.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use a key point?
Now I'll save my other key point this time.
Alright. Now it's Maverick's turn. He's gonna take another slash at you, Aegis.
Okay. I didn't know if.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
All right. Bartholomew. 17 plus 3. They'll hit Ordic. Dude. Is it a D6 or a D4 for a flintlock?
Captain.
Anthony, you have flintlocks. What does it say in your sheet?
Give me 1 sec.
Should say where your damage is. Yeah, it should say under damage like 1D something.
Says a flintlock in 5e is 1d10.
Damn, 1D10? Holy crap.
Damn.
Alright. He deals 9 damage to Oric.
Youch.
Yeah. He gets him
What-
right. He shoots him right.
And what
in
you
the
say?
shoulder.
What you say? Sorry. What did that one pistol that I got do?
It was a
It's
+1 hit damage.
+1 damage.
+1 to hit and damage. And it auto reloads.
That's broken as fuck. Honestly,
Well, it's
that's
not-
really broken.
Well, it's not like you're making 8 attacks a round.
Like,
You think that's overpowered?
Oh dear lord.
I love the instant face change of Robert from smiling to just oh.
don't kill us in the very beginning. Right? Click on.
Not yet.
Jesus fucking Christ!
What did
Sorry,
you
I
do?
just dropped my phone.
Okay. Alright, so he gets a good shot right in Ordic's shoulder. Alright, back at the top. It's Ordic again. And he's gonna try to kill Maverick. 17, that hits.
Damn, bro. Trying to
Alright, yep.
finna kill this bitch.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
this bitch
you
is
see him-
better than dead.
I mean, I rolled 12 damage and his remaining health is 6.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so
We're
you
gonna get
you
kicked out of the
see-
town faster than we can even speak.
So you see him like going for a killing strike. Do you stop him or do anything?
Hmm. Can I kick out one of his? Can I roll to kick out one of his legs so it still connects but doesn't kill?
Okay, so you want to? Well, do you want him to get him to like knock him out? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. At least the hit still lands but isn't lethal.
All right.
Maybe a
I
broken
mean,
river 8.
you could just tell him to knock him out.
Broken River 8.
Well, I want him to have his knockout moment, like we had
Yeah,
ours.
I guess you could probably like push him forward and rather than have it the blade strike him, you just have him like have the handle crack him right in the neck.
I bet.
Right, so you give him Ordic a little push on the shoulder. Not smart because that was the shoulder he just got shot in. It goes and hits the butt of his sword right in the neck of Maverick, and he goes out cold. Drops like a freaking sack of potatoes. Just
Skill issue.
what the hell did you do that for? I was this close to killing him. Why'd you do that, brother?
Because that means we can't have more fun in the future.
Yeah, but you heard what he called you. He deserves to die for what he said to you.
It's exactly why he didn't deserve to die. You elongate it. You do it mentally, not physically.
If you don't want me to kill him, fine, I won't. Bartholomew goes, brother! You motherfuckers, I'll kill you!
L.
It's your turn.
Shut up, you prepubescent bitch.
Who said that?
You good there? I think you might be more cursed than I am. Oh well.
Hmm.
Can I roll to smack the shit out of this bitch?
Yes.
I got a 16.
Can you roll for insanity?
16 hit?
Yeah, 16 just hits.
Cool. Oof, 5.
5. Alright. You miss.
I miss.
Oh, wait, yeah, 16 hit. My bad.
You good, you good.
Alright. So 5 damage?
Yep.
Alright, that's a. And. Alright, were you slashing him or were you punching him?
I'm backhanding this bitch.
Alright, you bitch slapping.
You struck me.
You. You half-breed bastard.
Half-breed. Have you gone
Alright.
blind too?
Well, I mean, you are. I keep on having to remind you. You are. You do notice that you are a half breed. You're
Ah.
like a human Eric Cochran.
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. Ooh, 15. Does that hit?
Yes, on the dot.
Damn. All right. He's gonna try to. All right. He nails you right in the chest for 10 damage.
Oof.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's like really rough.
Yeah.
Damn right it
Or
is.
roll a 7 plus 3.
How much health do you have?
4.
Oh.
Currently. Like after, not.
I would
Yeah, I
hope you
know.
would not have 4 HP. You're not a wizard
Alright.
after all.
All right. Or
1d4 death.
Shut up.
Oh, wait, do I get proficiency bonus? Ooh. Alright,
God.
cool. I get to add my proficiency. So, alright, 13 plus 2, 15. At misses. Sadly. Alright, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. I'm gonna roll a throw. I'm gonna roll a throw a dart into this dude's chest.
Alright, does the dirt do anything special?
No, it's just a throwing dart.
Okay.
It's a 13 hit.
Hmm. Nope.
Damn.
Yeah. Alright, so you take a dart. Yeah. Ping! Try to fling it at his face, and you miss by a hair. Literally, you cut off like one of his locks of hair. He takes out his pistol and shoots at you again. Oh my gosh, it's a natural 17.
Shit.
Alright, bye bye, you just. 5 damage.
Ah, shit.
Yep, he shoots you right in the stomach.
You son of a bitch.
You just. Brother, no! Alright,
It's one of the
Alright.
brothers down.
23 to hit.
Captain,
Right,
your words
9
cut deeper
damage.
than any sword. Or in this case, bullet.
I gotta do some math here.
He said, well, actually.
Alright. I'm just not realizing, like, I only have, like, for some reason, I only have leather armor on.
Well, we haven't exactly gone re-equip
Right,
shop.
but I
pieces
only
yet.
have, like, 3 items, though, for some reason.
What's up?
Yeah, I'll have to manage it later. Alright, anyway, alright. Right. Now for Bartholomew's turn. Miss. He shoots and ends up missing. Do I when I have something to heal you with? I feel like I would.
Don't worry about me for now. Just finish the olives. Met
Alright.
bitch-ass pistol user.
Okay. Actions. Right. Rolls go for a slash. 18 hits. 10 damage. Alright. Bartholomew is looking pretty fucking hurt. And somehow got the exact same numbers as his brother. Almost. So Maverick was 30 HP, 16 HP, 6 HP, knocked out. Bartholomew was 30 HP, 25 HP, 16 HP, 6 HP. How the heck? The stars have aligned.
I mean, they are brothers after all. Who knows? Maybe it's fate.
And,
Right.
and Yidges is fucking dead.
Not yet.
Right?
Almost.
So actually,
Not
so
yet.
I do want you to. All right. So I do want you to roll a death saving throw right now.
Alright, regular D20, right?
Yes.
Alright, time to get the lucky 20 here.
I had the dice jail ready for you, buddy.
The dice gods have failed me. 6.
All right.
Here,
Alright.
is it a metal dice or a plastic
That's
die?
It's a
one
plastic
failure.
die.
Okay. I put the red one in there for you.
Alright.
Pick another D20.
Not
Grab
yet.
another D20.
Yep, I got another D20 right here.
So
Okay.
Robert, you do whatever you're doing. Bartholomew starts doing like, what the hell did you get so strong, you little fucking shit? All right. I don't want to die here. I'm gonna take my brother and run. You don't you fucking dare follow me.
he runs past Orange,
Shoot him in the back.
which of course he's gonna try to fucking stab him in the back. Fucking nice. Modified 20.
The living, breathing skill issue.
Oh!
I don't want that.
He turns around and cuts his spine.
Ooh. Vertically or
Yeah, he
horizontally?
just vertically. He spins around and slashes at his back.
Mm.
He said, ah.
Skill issue.
You're not. My brother's not here to stop me from killing you. So yeah, Bartholomew's dead.
Womp womp.
Both of them are dead,
And-
and so is Aegis.
No.
No,
Yeah,
Maverick's
what's that
just
then?
knocked out. The other
You just
Maverick's
killed
knocked
him.
out. Ordic is hurt. Ordic killed Bartholomew.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to try to stabilize you.
Do you want me to make my second death save first?
No, let me do a medicine check real quick.
Okay.
13. I think that's above a 10 is enough to stabilize you. Alright, so you're in no fear of dying.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna also roll investigation to see if I can find any healing items.
Well, it is a buy anything, sell anything shop.
Now it's a take anything shop.
Well, he does happen to find a low quality health potion. So heal 1d4.
Gotcha. Let me roll that real quick.
Yep. Really make sure that that is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, my friends.
What do you fucking okay? Heal? Why the frick is there only potion of healing greater, superior, and supreme?
Potion of supreme healing.
Just heal one.
It's like deluxe.
You know, you got your basic healing, your actual healing, your greater healing, and your supreme healing.
It is what it is.
I look, it's the American health system.
It is what it is.
All right. So you're back with whatever a D4 gets you.
Okay, I got 3 total.
Nice. All right. So you come back up with 3 HP. Brother, are you all right?
It's just you.
Wakes up with a shock, casts burning hands, kills 15 guards.
Cast nuclear
Kills an entire
strike
city.
Cast nuclear strike at 20th level.
Those are from
Wait,
other
I already
campaigns,
did that.
people.
You mean I already did that?
I said you already did that.
We are making jokes from other campaigns, people. Sorry.
I love wiping out the nearest city.
You know, you wiped up everyone from that city and the city over.
I know you got shot twice, but I hope that healing potion got you back a bit.
I live.
Hey, Robert.
Hmm.
Do a normal throw with just a standard throw with that dice that I had to put in the jail.
Okay. 4.
Keep that bitch locked up. Keeping that bitch locked up. At least we know which dice to use. To use when you have to roll low numbers.
Yeah. Well, just before the stream, I got a 14 on it, so careful.
Anyway,
It's a
continue. All right.
Oh my god, guys! It's a properly weighted dice.
All right. So what's gonna happen next?
Well, I asked you just if you feel alright. Even the wounds may have closed, but you probably still feel the pain.
I'll live. But now, we must store to rummage through.
Hey, although
What time would you say it's about?
I'd say it's about maybe 9:30 at this point.
Wasn't it
No,
10 before the battle?
It was about 9.
No, it was about 9. And also battles work weirdly in D&D. They'll probably say it's actually been about 10 minutes. About 9:10.
Brother,
Hey,
gunshots.
what?
We gotta get this shit and go. The guards are probably on the way.
You're probably right. Alright, yeah.
Should we roll a d100 for loot?
Yes,
I'd say roll a
I would
D100 to see if we don't get fucking caught.
Well, d100 with disadvantage. I mean,
Well, I mean, you're looting. Loot doesn't have anything to do with
well,
uh,
us rummaging.
yeah.
oh, 21. What'd you get?
Oh my god, I
Boing.
rolled that. I got a 79. With advantage.
Oh,
with
percentage,
disadvantage,
right.
77.
I got 26.
With a d100?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, I got 21 on my investigation check.
Mm.
So while I don't find a lot, I do find something pretty nice.
Fine.
I'm also going to try to.
Should I just break open the cash register, or should I try to lockpick it?
I say get the fuck out of there.
Break it open. More signs of
Right.
break-in instead of a intentional scuffle.
Alright, I grab the cash register and I smash it on the ground. Pick up what I can, which is about 50 silver and 10 gold. There's a couple more coins on the ground, but if you try to actually grab all of them,
Yeah, it takes a
you're
while.
gonna risk it. Yeah, you have a chance of getting caught.
Fair enough. What do I find? Do I find
You
any like items or anything?
nothing spectacular. You find a couple of watches. You find just some basic knickknacks and jewelry.
How much would you
I
say
found-
overall total?
Total, I'd probably say maybe 75 gold
Fair enough.
if you bargained really good with it.
Hmm.
Right. You notice in the back that it goes a bit that the actually like that back area that they have isn't as deep as the building itself was.
Like there's still room behind it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Or at least there should be.
Hmm. Well, brother, shall we take down a wall while we're here?
What do you mean by that?
The size of the rooms, they don't add up. So we either run into another
see what
shop,
you mean.
or we get to the goods.
Hey, you think we could probably break it down together?
What's the wall made of?
Well, you go up to it and it feels like it's mostly made out of wood. I could probably bust through this wooden wall with my carpenter's tools. Shouldn't
Brother.
take us too long.
Do you
Hey.
find any other healing items, by the way?
I did find a couple more lesser healing potions, so just like 3d4, like 3 of them, so it'd be 3d4.
Okay. Brother, use 2 of those potions and throw me.
Say hot.
Throw me.
Robert, I'm not catapulting you again. Remember how it happened last time?
Yeah, we one-shot a
You exploded.
That's why I said give me 2 of the healing potions. Save the 3rd one.
All right.
Do it.
Robert, roll
Do it.
2d4.
I'll take an extra 7 health.
Alright, now I am going to roll a strength check and see how hard I can throw you.
I'll also roll a
How far?
hold on. I'm giving you advantage on this with a help action.
Alright.
And since you don't have to worry about aiming, pure strength will help. With this.
Yeah. I got a modified 20.
Let's go.
To the
I-
moon!
I pick you up and I go. I sting you right through, and you go face first into that wooden wall, creating a nice Eric Cochran shaped hole.
Splat.
All right. Let's see. Is it no, do D12. You take 10 bludgeoning damage from going through a wall.
Health. Because I'm back to death saves.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, I ate
What you went? Oh yeah,
exactly 10.
Yeah, it's almost like you shouldn't have had me throw you. And they were like, maybe I should have used my carpenter tools to have
Robert,
broken
you're
a
the
hole
biggest
through.
liability of the entire crew right now.
Worth it.
No, you're just like, what that?
From the rubble, yes.
You're just about to be fucking bird stew in a minute.
That was 10 exact.
I jump through the hole and like, brother,
Doesn't fact
you
this doesn't change the
idiot."
fact that you're still on death sentence.
No, I use a lesser healing potion on him.
It is, in fact, worth. And to be fair, I did it smart.
Not really, because I could have used my carpenter tools and broken and got a sledgehammer and shattered the wood or something.
Yeah, but we don't got much time.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe had a little bit more time.
Yeah.
What? I gotta check something real quick.
Gotcha.
Right. So you're back up.
Yep.
All right. My character Ordic looks around, and sees what he finds in this area, and he happens to notice on one shelf a pretty shiny looking potion. He grabs it and says it's a potion of greater healing. He uses that he uses that on you, and it's 4d4 plus 4.
Gotcha.
That is your one mercy for the session.
Worth.
Something tells me Robert's gonna die in the near 1 or 2 games. It's just a hunch.
Do you find anything else back there?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Also, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Say goodbye to your kneecaps, chucklehead.
Just so you know, we're at the hour and 40-minute mark.
Okay. Got a 7.
7, you don't really find anything good. However, you do find a door.
A door?
Yes.
Hmm.
At the very back. It's a pretty sizable room, by the way. And
Hey.
it's pretty dim, but not too dark.
Can I,
Can I have a torn?
Can I
Here soon.
slowly open the door and see what's on the other side without, if there's anyone behind it without them noticing me?
This is why you keep getting killed.
So you try to open the door and you push. It's pretty hard to move.
Hmm.
Like you're straining. You're trying to move it gently, but you're straining pretty hard to move it, and you see just a sliver of light come through.
Hmm.
Are you gonna try to put a bit more force into it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right. So you struggle a bit, but you eventually get it open where you can actually peek your face through. And it looks like you're on the rear end of the building.
Like on the outside?
Yeah. Orta comes over and gives you some help in opening up the door. You don't see anyone in front of you or to the side. You do hear, however, noise coming from the back, and you hear Wilson, "What's going on here?"
Like from behind us, or where we had that scuffle?
Where you had the scuffle, like the storefront.
Alright, I'm going to... How do... stealthily bars the door open and pull you through, shutting it behind us.
Alright, so you get it to where you're able to. Alright, so with the help of Ortic, you're able to open up the door enough where the two of you can leave. And you notice that it looks like this door was built into the bricking of the house, of the building.
Problem for another time. We leave now.
Right?
We
Ortic
leave
is,
now.
Alright, I'm gonna roll strength to see if I can just slam that door shut. Indeed.
I managed to close the door pretty fast, and it looks like it blends perfectly with the wall.
I see.
Well,
Well, brother, we leave now. I gotta grab you with my talons and fly off in a side direction instead of directly away.
yeah. So you have to weave a little bit through the different alleys.
It's like a zigzag pattern with this alleyway.
And you come out on the second road. Yep. All right. And after that escapade, I'd say after that we could probably use a drink, right?
Aye, let's meet up with the captain. Either that or we could go to the gnomes. Yeah, let's meet with the captain.
All right. Well, we were supposed to meet back at the ship before we did anything. We were supposed to meet up back at the ship. So let's head there, and then we can head for a drink.
Aye.
The captain is probably going to be back. It's okay, midnight. I doubt his wife would probably want it any other way.
Remind me to toss you a coin for that one later.
Aye, how about you buy me a drink?
Fair trade.
Right, you walk down the second road heading towards the port.
Cool.
All right. What kind of freaking Anthony? What kind of gum is that?
It's not gum. It's a command strip.
Oh.
Wait,
It
was he
looked like
chewing
gum.
on a command strip or something?
No, I was just messing with the command strip.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm trying
I
to figure out
noticed.
how to
Thank you.
hang my headphones on a command strip at some point.
You probably want to put them on a hook and then put your headphones on that.
Here's the thing. I'm trying to make it less obvious that I have fucking adhesive on my walls.
Yeah, nothing a little bit dry blonde paint that won't fix.
My RAs are really strict about that.
Proud bastard.
It's fine, Aunt. You won't have any adhesive. They'll just put a nail on the
Hollow
wall.
I can do that actually. The one that's funny, I can do that, but I can't
Oh, I know. I actually know why.
Hold up. I like how one of these racial slurs for an Eric Cochran is Birdman.
Mothman.
You son of a bitch! You stole my joke.
No, because I was thinking of Rick and Morty. So what's your name? I am Birdman.
Man.
It's
Right?
just like he is
Alright.
his own.
Can we
He's his own
continue the
Walter
game?
White.
Because Prado wants to play
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squid Man.
Mothman?
Mhm.
Nah. Squid
Alright.
Man.
So, there is one thing I want to
He'll-
do before we end this session.
He wants to play the Squid Game.
Squid Game? Anyway, let's continue.
Alright, so you head down to the ship. Alright, Majest and Captain Jack Harris. After sharing some lovely kebabs, which
Yummy.
mostly Majest feeds to you.
Hey, real talk though. If
Yeah.
a woman just says that they want to feed, like, especially, like, if your lover ever says, "Can I feed you something?" Say yes. It's food,
It's rat poison.
and not the food, but real talk, who wouldn't accept that?
Depends on the person.
Well, another thing is
I
the
said
fact
your
that
lover.
she's like
I know.
she's like 6'8",
Depends on the individual.
and you're
okay?
5'10".
You don't have a choice
I
in
would
the
say-
matter.
I would
Yeah.
say yes any other way. It's food. I'm gonna be like, you know?
Robert, you want to know the worst part?
Hmm.
I can't call him a bottom bitch for that because that's completely fair.
Yeah, I know. For once, we can't call him a bottom bitch. Gasp.
Alright,
Anyway,
so you guys meet up with the brothers at a ship, and they look pretty beaten up. Oryx holding a shoulder.
what the fuck happened to you? I leave you alone for an hour. This is what happens?
Nothing happened.
Technically, it's been 10 minutes, and we just
What did you do?
Nothing happened.
we ran into some old
You just-
acquaintances.
You just don't look away from me. I'll return what I have for you if you don't tell me.
Money talks, Captain.
I guess you
like
don't want
said,
these studded armor that I got you.
Captain. You wouldn't be able to be carrying studded armor. Majest would. But it does
I
say you're
just said
carrying-
I have them. I just said I have them all. Remember that? At the
You
very
didn't
end
buy
of my turn, I
You
said
didn't buy
I took them. I took them and I have them all like in a like attached
You
to each
didn't
other, and I
buy
have
any
them.
studded armor.
You said it was a rubber glove with some metal
He's
studs
talking
on
about
the
Yeah, that's not studded armor. Those are gloves.
gloves with studded.
That's not studded armor though. Those are gloves. Those are fucking MMA boxing gloves. They're not MMA
But you
boxing,
said,
those are-
but you
Anyway.
said they had some sort of stud on them
yes,
or
but
metal
that
on
doesn't
them.
make them studded armor.
Anyway.
Whatever. Just for short.
I mean,
Anyway, I have all my stuff, all the stuff, because I'm giving them all out.
Anyway,
No, no,
Captain.
those-
You
Like I
just did
said.
not take monetary gains in just gold and silver. So you see what happened was
we
these-
we ran into some old acquaintances, some rival thieves, people.
these gun
You didn't kill anybody.
wielding cowards happened to get some lucky shots.
So
Oh.
so nothing happened?
Nothing happened.
Okay,
You
in
didn't get
my
hurt?
in my defense, one of them called my brother. Hang on, I
Insert-
gotta-
Censored.
Insert Terror Conquer racial slur here.
In my defense, one of them called him
Pigeon.
called him wingless foul bastard.
Well, yeah, he's got wings if he can fly fucking 30 feet in the air. Maybe he needs to read up on his animal history. It's like, damn.
And then he proceeded to call me Birdbrain, which I proceeded to poke the shit out of him for.
And anyway, you look like you've been thrown through a mountain again. And you look like you've gotten shot, slashed, and punched.
About that.
Yes.
We had a throw me moment.
I can't take you anywhere.
To be fair, you can take me everywhere. Portable.
I'm gonna
bike-
start supplying you guys with gnomes if you keep this shit up.
Oh, good. We
Gnome
can use
squad.
them as weapons.
Anyway,
Captain, we load them with
we're
seafood.
thinking about
Anyway.
going to one of the bars that we know around here.
anyway,
You and the lady want to join
Hey.
us?
give me your swords for a second.
Eh? I hand over my thing.
I start trying to bend them and shit, and I threw him off board.
And hey, I've been using that thing for a few years now. I stole it off the. I actually, funny enough, I think I stole it from one of the Olive brothers.
Speaking of which, I got something for you.
Captain, we didn't give names.
Take
I mean, nothing.
take these.
Mm.
The top of the line.
And top of the line, at least for this place. Looks pretty nice.
Middle for the scrapbook. I proceed to dive overboard over the old swords after realizing the fact.
Realizing the fact what?
After we can use the swords as metal for a journey to scrapbook.
You said scraps.
That's fair.
You said dibs. And for you, I got you these.
Who's currently in the water, forgetting he couldn't swim.
You just
Oh,
didn't want them.
You can't swim. I also jump overboard, realizing that he's a freaking bird that can't swim.
And I jump in because y'all are idiots and don't know how to swim.
No, I know how to swim.
I just happen to have hollow bones and feathers instead of
Yeah.
fleshy skin.
So I
Fleshy
grab him
skin.
and I climb the rope ladder back up. You just. How many times do I have to fucking remind you? You can't swim.
I can totally swim. I didn't drown this time.
It's, because I saved you.
Bitch, there won't be a next time if you fucking drown.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, people die
Anyway.
back all the time. I'm living proof. of
Anyway,
it.
I have these for you. Aegis.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know how well
it's
these will
literally-
help, but this is all they had.
Think of like biker gloves, but they literally have like pretty strong metal balls on the knuckles.
Gotcha.
They essentially give +1 damage.
And I got myself this nice little pistol.
Huh.
It's an enhanced pistol with auto reload and a +1 damage.
Nice.
It's pretty nice.
Looks like you got something nice for the lady. Yeah. It's an exciting one. It's sendable. I don't like. Sink. Shunk.
Yeah, shrink.
So, congratulations. Bottom.
Right.
So you see what happened, well,
So, alright. So after distributing all the gifts and such, Captain, we've been thought about having a drink. Would you and the missus care to join us? Hey, no, one of the best taverns around here.
Any specific reason why?
Well, I just.
It's the middle of night on a weekday.
Exactly.
Not that matters, but
Taverns would be empty.
It's only 10 o'clock, Captain. Not exactly midnight. Besides, we figured we might as well hit up one of the pirate taverns.
I'll drink that.
Also, the gloves, are there 2 or 4 of them?
Just 2.
Gotcha.
Just 2 because they can't fit on talons. I don't think.
Well, they were
No.
fingerless. That and talons are a little bit different
Yeah.
shaped than
I don't-
feet.
So, what do you and the missus say? I think it'd be nice to visit a pirate tavern. Actually,
I'm down.
Actually, this would be the first time visiting any sort of tavern. Didn't really have time to go out drinking.
I'm down to go drink a little.
I just realized we never really went to the previous tavern at their home island, did we?
I think
Previous
that hotel was their tavern.
Oh,
Just-
right. Small village and all.
Yeah. You know, follow us to the first road. It's quite a lengthy walk. Takes it just 30 minutes just to get there. And then it's about an hour up to the what did I say it was? District area. There you follow them to a bar or to a tavern known as the Black Flag. You're pretty rowdy inside, but not, there aren't people flying out the windows. Although one does fly out the door. He stands up, wobbles a little bit, and says, I love this fucking place. And then falls backwards on his ass.
Amateur.
Who is that saying that?
It's just some random pirate that got kicked out of the bar, got shot at the bar. Something happened.
Yeah, and I just said amateur.
Right, so y'all walk in. And like I said, it's not too rowdy. There are people shouting, music, bantering around. You look around at all the people sitting around. You see a couple of somewhat well-known pirates. People that whose bounties are about 500, 600. Something not too high.
Yeah.
You do see a pair of really shiny pirates, though. They dressed in what you guys would recognize, or like you, Anthony Robert, as 80s disco gear.
Dear God.
I lean over to Yijis and I'm like, hey, take a look at these guys.
Oh no, Captain.
You would
That's
actually
heavy.
know them. You would know them as the Disco Pirates. Their bounty is the only one that is actually significant in this bar of 2,500.
Oh damn.
You know them as you'd all know that they are an all-female pirate group.
Do we happen to
They
know
have
what this
a-
ship looks like?
It's somewhat square, and it has like 5 disco balls hanging off the different masts.
Would we be able to
And
recognize it in
also
port?
yes, it was as you're entering in the left side, you could see
It's
it.
the most shiny one there.
Yeah, you could essentially see it glowing at the far end, the far right end.
Captain?
Subtlety ain't exactly their forte.
Captain?
What?
I'm taking some of the gnomes.
You're taking some of the gnomes.
I'm taking some of the
You
gnomes.
just what are you planning?
Why?
doing?
No one takes my gnomes without a good reason.
New ship. And chaos. Both are nice.
Have you seen their bounties?
Are you trying to think? Are you thinking about stealing the Disco Pirates ship?
No. I'm thinking about crashing it.
Mhm.
Get it? Party. Crashing. Yeah, never mind.
Poorly planned out pun.
Yeah, fine.
Now, I do also just gotta say, that while you're looking around, you do see two pretty big figures sitting at the bar, but they're close. You can't exactly get a good view of them.
Are they important?
They're big and they're cloaked and they're sitting at the bar.
So
Can I
yes.
get a closer look without being spotted?
No. Yeah,
See-
I mean, you'd be walking up right. I mean, you'd be walking up to them, and if you want to see their faces, you'd have to literally get in front of them. They're leading over the bar.
Can I actually make a wisdom check so I can know if it is possible? As in, like,
Also,
good idea wise to fuck with them?
well, I mean,
Like, to get
you
a
just
general-
So I mean, you just looks at them. They're pretty big.
Well, we know that, but can we fuck with them without any repercussions?
That's what I'm.
Well, it's a
listening to.
pirate. It's a pirate bar. You fuck with anyone here. There's always going to be repercussions.
Well, I know, but
Well,
some
obviously-
repercussions are worse than others.
Yes, I'm trying to get a.
Like, how bad will the repercussions be? Will we fucking die or will we be fine?
Like, I'm trying to get a general. What's the word I'm looking for?
For you, you
That's
Gut
it?
feeling.
what is your what is your wisdom?
Plus
Or
one.
what's
At 13, so
what's
it's a
your-
plus one. So I'm trying to get like a.
Okay, you have a 13 wisdom.
Yes.
I would say it might not be a smart idea to fuck with them, but I mean, I probably wouldn't be bad to talk to them.
Hey, can I look at them and see?
What's your wisdom?
I'm trying to get there, but it's not letting me. Okay, there you go. My wisdom. My wisdom is. Oh, never mind.
What?
I don't want to do that. I have a lower one than he does.
Oh, you'd.
Well, what is it?
12.
Now.
Still a
You'd
plus
actually-
one.
You'd actually be about the same as them. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to fuck with them, but you wouldn't see the problem in talking to them.
Can I see if there's any distinct factors that could lead me to believing they're dangerous and we shouldn't mess with them? Like just based on appearance, any like symbols on their shirts or anything?
No, these cloaks also do seem pretty nice looking though.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Like
and
how
just
nice?
Offer to buy them a round of drinks.
That's
It's
my question. Is
most-
how nice?
It seems that most people tend to try to avoid them.
Ooh, is it a possibility they might be Marine related or Navy?
You don't know that.
While he's doing all this and trying to
I'm-
feel them out, I'm just gonna go up to the bar and offer to buy him a round of drinks.
No, I'm. Could I see if I could tell? Well, never mind. I probably can't because I can.
I'm
Not see the
what
faces.
like notice you walk up to him like, brother.
do you
Those
say?
here are giving off some. Or like
Oh.
grabs your shoulder like, brother. Probably be best idea to stick away from those two. I see. Yeah, I noticed you're walking towards them. Got the gut feeling about those two.
Everyone's nice after a few rounds of drinks.
Back.
Alright. I just stay
Just
clear.
say, they're pretty best, however. Shitty.
Get tried off.
Mhm.
Alright, so you're gonna walk up to them and give them a drink?
Yeah. For
Alright.
both of them.
Can I get a shot of?
Captain, why don't we go take a seat over there?
Okay.
No, I was at the bar. I was at the bar getting shots.
Alright, you're gonna. Alright, are you gonna sit? Well, let's say that you'd probably be able to sit on like a corner area.
Okay. I asked if I could get three of their strongest 3 shots of their strongest whiskey and rum.
Hey, come on, Thurston. At least you're not asking. At least you're not asking for a strongest drink.
What's your
Like-
strongest?
It's called.
It's a no thing. Off of the coming from the what it goes the North Sea.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if I know what that drink is and how strong it is?
Um, sure, but you haven't been up in the North Sea in a long time, like since you
Okay.
started your journey.
Luckily, intelligence is my thing. I have a really high intelligence, constitution, and dex. Okay, I got a 14 plus 3, so 17.
You've heard rumors about a new drink. Something. You've heard that some people have called it like a vodka, something like that.
Do you know what type of alcohol it is?
I no idea, but I heard it's pretty strong. Something like 90% concentrated.
Damn. I'll probably try it another time, but not now. Just in a town I don't understand or know much about.
Oh, this is your first time visiting, is it?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Oh, hey, here in the Black Flag. Any first coming pirates to the city get first drinks free. Where do
Oh,
you and
let's
your
go.
missus there? He
What'd
gets
you
out
say?
try you and your missus there. He takes out a bottle of looks to be pretty fine whiskey. Pours you a shot for you and Majest. Oryx sits down. Hi, Oryx. Long time
Good
no
also.
see.
Yeah, I get a shot
You
for
remember, boss?
for my friends as well. This is Orik and Aegis.
I'm over with the two tough guys.
Oh,
I know Oryx.
and do you guys know each other from somewhere?
Oh no, Oryx and his brother used to come here all the time. Although I recommend you get you just away from those two. They're very bad news. Very
Hey, Aegis.
bad news.
Aegis,
Hey,
come here.
Uh,
Come drink.
you just. My bad, was that too loud?
no, it's just I only heard a splitch of it.
Oh, you hear him. You hear Oryx give out what did they call it?
Hey, brother.
It's that, and that's typically been like the hey, that
Yeah.
danger inbound call. It call back. He's like, and Oryx, do you know who those two are? "Mm, no, they've kept their faces down the whole time. But it seems that they've been listening pretty intensely.
How many
They
dicks did have?
haven't. The one on the right there, he hasn't ordered a single fucking drink. Pretty rude.
You're
of
telling
them.
me? You're telling me they're in a fucking bar sober?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, the one on the right hasn't ordered a single drop, but the one on the left, he's drinking 2 bottles of this vodka stuff.
So, wait, which one hasn't drank?
Ah, a true Russian.
The one on the right.
Give them, give them a shot of some whiskey on me.
Captain.
Give them one. Why? I have a soft spot for pirates that haven't drank and can't afford.
I know, but between you and me, I don't think they'd be pirates.
Did I
Also
get a-
don't
What do
want
you
to.
reckon?
While I was over there chatting him up before I came over, did I get a word out of either of them?
No.
Hmm.
What do you reckon they be? Civilian? Marine? Navy?
No civilian.
There's no way that there's no way that a marine would be in here.
Well, no
They'd
civilian
be
want to come
slaughtered.
in here.
They'd be the
Hooded
civilian
figures
slaughtered
trying
their
to
own.
avoid the sight of pirates. I
Oh.
reckon they're marines.
Oh, come on, Julius. You know better than that we'd harm civilians in this pub.
We know better. Do they know better?
I don't know. Maybe they have some relatives in here that be pirates. I don't fucking know. But if you want me to give him a shot of whiskey, I'd be glad to give him that.
Give them a shot of whiskey, but don't make it seem obvious that it was from me.
Right? He pours on a shot, takes it down, and glides it over, and somehow time puts it with just enough force that lands right in the face of that one on the right. He lifts his head.
Bitch has
just
a
like-
higher dexterity than I do.
He's a bartender, man. He's been doing this for years.
Do we catch his name, by the way? The barkeeps?
Oh, yes. Uh,
Do I need to look one up?
I had to get it. I know it'd begin with a B.
Brian. But it's Bryn. Bryan.
I had to, yeah, if you come up with something, I'll use them.
Let's do Brian for now.
The one that slides under lifts his head just a little bit, picks up the drink, and sets it aside.
Can I see if I can see his face?
You don't see his face, but you see like a blackish tint off of it.
How am I supposed to see a blackish tint if the only thing I can see on his face is black?
Yeah.
Because you said it's all shadowy figure. So how am I supposed to see something black tinted if it's just shadow?
You can determine that. It's darker than the shadow.
Yeah, I
Simple as
mean, you just see black tint coming off of it.
Yeah, whatever.
Like how you can see the darkest black on a regular black. But
Would you guys be yeah. By the way, I'd say you guys are on the left side
okay.
of the bar.
So what happens next after he took his drink?
He didn't take the drink. He picked it up and set it aside.
Oh, I thought you drank.
No.
Sir, I hate to break it to you. They're Marines.
What makes you say that?
We all know no good pirate refuses a drink.
I did
Yeah,
like
especially
the-
whiskey of
the,
some.
The one on the left,
Mhm.
like, throws his head back and downs an entire another bottle of vodka.
Sir,
You know what? It can't be that bad. I'll try the vodka.
Night.
If he's downing bottles left and right like that, I think I'll be fine.
Well, here's a big fucker.
Yeah,
But
but if he can down 2 fucking bottles of 90 concentrate.
That was his third bottle.
This is crazier than me. He's gonna wake up with the gruesome headache of his lifetime.
I would say also that it is pretty rowdy. A chair whizzes by back of your head and pelts some dude across the face on his side, and he throws a whiskey bottle at that guy. Music's still going. It's a lively thing. Right? He puts down a bottle of vodka right in front of you and pours
No,
a
I
shot.
just wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he puts the bottle down, pours a shot, and leaves it for you. I haven't.
I'm
tried
gonna
that.
use this as the shot.
Fair enough. I haven't tried the bit myself. Even though I'm a barkeep. By the way, you two already. Yeah, I reckon you just already know the name. But the name's Brett.
The name's what?
Brett.
Brett. Nice to meet you.
Hey, what to be
To
your
Brett.
name? Hey,
Actually, hold on. Before I do this, Brett, have one yourself. I'll pay it for you.
that was like I was saying. While I may be a barkeep, I'm a bit of a lightweight.
Come on, just for this sake.
I tip me hat to you. What did you say your name was?
My name, Jack. Jack Harrison.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jack Harris. Oh, by the way, how did you meet these two? He gives a shot, throws it back. Mm.
Found these
Oh,
lazy bums at
okay,
on
cool.
the little side of the road. They kind of had some. They kind of had some trouble.
Oh, here these two boys are always getting into trouble.
Oi, Captain.
Ooh,
Next night's
You're
4.
yikes!
a captain.
Huh?
Next
You're a
night's
cap-
4.
One more
Same.
time.
Your next night's 4 gold now.
Worth.
Oh, it's your captain, Jack Harris. Seen one
Yeah.
of your wanted papers before. Captain of the civilized pirates.
That be correct. Although we might not have a big bounty now, but mark my words, at one point in time we'll rise.
Aye. Oh, you got some spark in you. I like it. By the way, what's your name, lass? He look. He looks up. The name's Majest. I'm his dearly wife. You haven't had a proper wedding ceremony, but not like he really has a choice in options. Aye. They're out on the sea. Once you find the one that you love even more than the sea. That's true love. Anyway, you carry on conversations with Brett and try a couple more shots, which actually, Anthony, if you wouldn't mind rolling me a constitution saving through.
Hey, that's one of my strong
Please,
suits.
for the love of God, let it be a nat 1.
Wait,
And
where's my
Anthony, I want
Constitution?
you to use the metal dice. If you have them.
You remember what happened last time I used the metal dice?
Yes, I know, but I'm hoping that
I
my
rolled a
DM
good roll too.
I'm hoping that my DM I'm giving you my luck with the metal dice.
Gasp. Before he rolls
Metal
that,
dice.
I'm call Brett over and ask for some of the flavorful drinks I usually get.
Aye, the Art of Cochran special.
Hey,
That's
You
what I
said-
be rolled
You rolled a. Damn it!
what?
with a plus
You
3.
can hold. You can hold the. Yeah, you can hold it pretty well, but
So
After
unnatural.
about-
I had
20.
it was an unnatural 20.
after about 7 shots, you're starting to feel a bit.
Who said I
Well-
took 7? Jesus Christ.
Well, it's an unnatural 20. See, 7 shots, you feel pretty. You're feeling buzzed, but you're not drunk.
Yeah, I can still like walk and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
I'm gonna close shop. I'm gonna close shop with drinking for the night because I don't know where I'm at and I don't know my surroundings.
Yeah, feel free, Captain.
What tell ya?
We
Come
know the
on, you're a
town.
captain. Hey,
Yeah, it just makes me feel better though. I'd rather drink somewhere I'm safe and I know I'm good
Yeah,
than be on uncharted territory.
I mean, to be fair, Captain, we never did survive. We never did celebrate surviving that necropolis.
Weren't you also the same person that got? Weren't you also the same person that almost died twice today?
no.
No. No,
I
no.
didn't.
That
Well,
was
also,
that was
you
the
wouldn't know that.
You would know once. Because that
Oh.
gunshot to the stomach. No, wait.
Oh,
He would know twice. Because the C
no, he wouldn't. Oh, yeah, the C he would. Yeah.
plus the gun. Okay, fair.
And you, Orik, didn't you almost die to a gunshot
Oh.
today?
It's just a flesh wound.
Flesh wound my ass.
I'm pretty sure you barely survived in bed, Captain, eh?
At least I'm alive.
Barely.
What about the broken hip she gave you when you first met? Hmm?
Don't forget about all those ribs.
What?
Don't forget about all the ribs.
Huh.
Nah, bitch, that was your fault for doing this to my ribcage, just flying me with your talons.
Not my fault you piss me off so often.
Man, I'm not gonna drink anymore.
Alright. Alright. Anyway,
How much do I owe you, Brett?
for the total, it's only about 15 gold.
That's a bargain.
And most of that comes from the vodka. Anyway, while the bar is still extremely lively and the music's hopping, at a sudden strike of a violin, the two figures just suddenly stand up, and the entire building just goes dead silent.
Let it be known that I grabbed the top of my bottle in preparation.
I'm grabbing my flintlock, the one that I just got,
Alright?
just in case.
Two hooded figures, cloaked figures, turn around suddenly. And the hood falls off of both. Their hoods both fall off. The one on the far right has an absolute pitch black armored head, with steam occasionally puffing out the side of his metal cheeks. His eyes glow bright neon.
Just a reminder, I'm not trying to get off the topic, but where are you at 2.5 hours?
I know this is where I plan on cutting it off.
Oh, might be.
With two bright red eyes glowing out of his skull. As he turns around suddenly, the cloak flutters back, and you see him. You see at his stomach also has pulsing glow orb. He's pulsing a glow orange around where the ribs would be. They are both extremely tall. You'd gather just at sight alone, they're about 6'9",
Jesus Christ.
and they're both.
I'm not even 5'9".
Wait, you're five. Wait, I thought. What is your canon height? I thought it was 5'10".
No, buddy.
Oh,
5'7". It's my actual height.
oh, but this is like what, 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they even tower over her, and they are built.
Damn, that's a huge bitch.
Yeah, so the one on the right appears to be a warforged, an extremely powerful one at that too.
And the one on the left?
The one on the left, as his hood falls down, he has a long scar across his right eye. His face, bulky and square. He has literally the look of a killer. His face is stern, very, very menacing. He has short brown hair, pretty militaristic style hair. It's like square on the sides, but somewhat round in the back as it was into a rolled up ponytail. Not ponytail, a bun of sort. He'll walk out the door. You filthy pirates. He mutters to himself. Filthy pirates.
Is there any chance I can catch that?
Yeah. But hang on.
Okay.
One day, I'll get rid of you all. You all will be crushed under my boot. And he leaves. You just roll your D100.
Ooh, boy, lads, it's time.
Actually, wait, no, it's not D100. Roll a D20.
Okay.
Roll a D20.
Damn it. Uh-oh.
What was it in that one?
Yeah.
All right. So before
He might be
alright,
dead this time.
I want you to roll your D100, and also right before they leave. Right before they leave, the Warforged says, "Aye, Captain."
Before I
And they
roll this
both leave.
D100, can I ask Brett something?
Sure.
Hey Brett, is your
You're
Hey Brett, is your back door still open?
lad. It'd be very, very open right now.
Great.
Both back doors are open.
84.
84.
84.
You just-
Robert's dead.
And you know it is high to activate, right?
I know.
Oh god.
You just.
Oh shit! I just realized what you're rolling for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the curse.
You recognize that face.
As a Marine admiral or something of the sort?
No. You recognize him several years ago, when you were very young.
Mm-hmm.
You remember seeing that face and that scar look down on you as your village was burning before your very eyes. And your mother was hanging dead, limp, by his hands. You absolute panic and freak, and you bolt as fast as you can back outside that door.
Do I get any choice in this matter?
You do not. You have to run. You don't. You can't. Here's the. You can't fly. You only run.
Well, I'm not talking about flying away.
I know, but that's even if you're like, oh well, I'm also gonna fly. You can't.
Yeah.
You feel.
How
as
does this
if
affect Oric, since you're both the brothers?
Ordic is very shaken by that. As soon as like you just start freaking squawking and running, runs out of the building. He chases after him. But Captain Jack Harris, you hear people say, "What the hell were those two doing here? What the hell were admirals doing inside this bar?" Yeah, wasn't
He
that
knows. He knows. He knows.
wasn't that one admiral, Admiral Vendus? Isn't he like one of the admiral with one of the most territories and lands? He's like one of the strongest admirals. Why the hell was he here? And you faintly get a whiff of something foul.
Like
As
smell
Brett-
wise, or
Yes, smell-wise. As Brett leaves.
damn, bro. Damn.
I gotta take out of something at the back. And it's
I like the shitty room. Damn.
and it is dead silent in that bar for several hours.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Oric, we need to go. We need to go find Tejas.
Ordic is already gone. He started.
You
like,
never
like,
mentioned that.
Well, no, I did say like as soon as you just started freaking out, squawking and running, he ran after him.
I didn't hear that. I didn't catch that.
No.
Well, Majest, we got to go find the others.
Although, I don't know what the fuss was about those two, but I could get a very dangerous sense once I could actually see them. Those were very bad moves.
We need help with this one. I call for backup. I call the
Gnomes.
gnomes to see if they can help me find you guys.
All right, you give the gnome whistle, whatever that may be.
It's just a whistle. It's just it.
All right. But yeah. So, with an encounter from his past, a terrible fright, the brother seeking after him. The captain, though young and still knowledgeable all that of the Marines and pirates alike, and his young wife chasing after that, said, "Friend, what will happen to the Silver Eyes pirates? Find out in the next session. Thank you for joining us tonight. And hopefully, next time, I will have something actually fully prepared, which actually I sort of do. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I, the gamer, have been your DM slash player of Ordic, and I have been accompanied with Anthony, Captain Jack Harris. Your closing remarks for the night?
Oh, my bad, my bad. Uh, yeah, as he said, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Peace.
And also Robert playing Yigis, the brother of Ordic.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye indeed. Or are they saying goodbye? Please stop by our next session. See how everything either goes down or they possibly avoid danger and death.
The next date will be on
It'll be
will
two
be
Saturdays.
not this Saturday, but the next Saturday.
Yes. Not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that. Thank you.
Stay
for
tuned to
join-
find out.
Yes. Thank you for joining the Lunar Night tonight. May the night be bright.
Bye bye, everyone. And we shall see you all next time.